Okay, so there's this idea of average speed that all of you must have, because sometimes in a very long journey, we will travel at different speed in different part of the journey. So maybe first part of the journey, you are more energetic, you can run faster, so your speed is faster. Then, towards the end of maybe like your 2.4 run, you get worn out, tired, so your speed get lower. But we need to be able to find the average speed. That means we average out. Okay, the fast speed and the slower speed. So the average speed, has a generic formula. It will be total distance divided by total time. So the total time is the part that is a bit tricky. The total time also include rest time. So this is the part that a lot of people will misunderstand. They thought that rest is not included, but in actual fact it's included. So maybe easier will be you imagine your 2.4 kilometer run. So the longer rest time you have, it will delay to your average speed because you're spending more time. Okay, so the other two formula, is from the triangle. It is from the triangle. So no trick about that. Okay, so now, for example, here, okay, so we are going to run through a few simple questions. Okay, the first two is very simple. Okay, even the first one, as simple as a train taking 25 minutes to travel 30 kilometers, there is an information column. There is an information column. The information column is to convert the 25 minutes to hours. So you must be sensitive to all this. You must be sensitive to the units. So that's why the idea of the information column is to make you aware that of the units. So you can do any conversion in the information column. So after that, I can find my average speed. It will be good for you to start with writing out the formula. So total distance divided by total time. And I have this habit that I would like you all to build it up. So for example, here, the distance is 30 kilometers. Please don't just write a 30, write a kilometer. So I will usually write the units. So the time, I'm going to write it in hours. So if you write your units in your working, then you will be giving your answer in the correct units. Then you just punch calculator.
Then why must you convert it to hours?
Because we wanted it kilometer per hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why you need to convert. That's why you need the information column. You must be sensitive. They can change your other units. And for not paying attention to units, you lose your marks. So my habit will always be writing the units in my working. If you build that as a good habit, then you will be very sensitive to the various units, especially in a long question. So you will get a 72 kilometers per hour. Okay, so if I give you my workout solution, all my worked out solution on this, I will usually write units there as well. Okay, so please be mindful of units. So the information column is helping you to be mindful. The information column can serve as a conversion, can serve for you to see whether you need to convert or not. Okay, then this one is the one that we did it last week. Okay, is it necessary to have an information column? Yeah, we can have an information column. Our information column can be something like this. 1 hour is 60 minutes, which is 3,600 seconds. Because when there are too many units involved, your brain will get very confused. So the information column helps you to organize it a little bit. And of course, here I'm dealing with like kilometer and meter. So maybe under the information column, you might need to write this idea. Okay, so that is to facilitate the variety of units. So from here, okay, last week, how do we do the conversion? Do you still remember? So we write it as 90 kilometer over 1 hour. So your aim is to convert to meter and convert to seconds. So I'm going to convert now. So kilometer, I will convert to meter by multiplying by 1000. And 1 hour is equivalent to 3600 seconds. So do you realize my working also have units? So I can ensure that I got the correct units. And then I just punch calculator. So last week, anyway, we did this, not last week, sorry. The last lesson, this was the practice that I make you all do. So this is the dealing with the variety of units. But if you use the information column, you can organize it properly. Okay, so Lucas, remember that time you were asking me, I think one of your school homework question, it is also about units. So the column can organize a bit on the variety of units.